Good morning, everyone. Thought we'd move on to game 4 of our series between the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers. Right now in my play game series, Florida is up 2-1, which could be realistic. You take a look at the first two games in Florida. Bobrovsky was outstanding. The Oilers might have been able to steal one, but goalie is an important part of the game, and they are down 3-0. So in this series, we had the first period. Edmonton scored twice. It was Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. It was 4-on-4. Ekblad Draisaitl got into it right away. And 4-on-4, Nugent-Hopkins from McDavid and Ceci. Then McDavid scored later on at the 12-minute mark from Nugent-Hopkins and Ceci. Oilers were up 2-0. They went up 3-0 in the third. Zach Hyman from Henrique and Kulak. And then Carter Verhaeghe from Bennett and Tkachuk got the Florida Panthers at 3-1. Shots on goal so far are, I forgot to do it in the other period, 3, 6, 9 lulls. Oilers had 13 and they had 18 shots in that second period. Florida had 8 shots. So Florida has 16 shots so far. Edmonton 28. Scoring chances 2 by Florida and 4 by Edmonton as we go to the third period. Let's see if the Panthers can come back and make this close. Oilers do have a bit of advantage. I know when you play at home, the way I play it is I set the lineup for the visitors, and then I match as the coach for the Oilers. So I wanted to make sure Draisaitl was on Barkov so they can win that face-off, and McDavid on Bennett so they can win that face-off. I took Kane out of the lineup because he didn't play, and I inserted Derek Ryan, so his 56 will beat Lundell. So Oilers are going to start with the puck most of the time at home. So that's one advantage when you have at home is you can set the lines the way you want. I always like to match up the arrows. So there's 3 on the top line for Florida and 3 here. So the Oilers have 3 here and 3 here. And the tiebreaker is always the home team. So that's another big advantage for Edmonton. All right, let's get to the action. Third period. See if Florida can come back, make this as exciting as the games are on TV. From the face-off 6, it's going to go over to the visitors. Florida's got it, number 11. Do they have 2 squares? Yes, they do. Edmonton has 2 squares. So that is going to be a Florida turnover to start the period. That would have been a great way to get back in this hockey game. Next one, we roll a 10. So that is a block, and it's a turnover, and Edmonton will turn the puck over to Florida. You don't move the timing sequence. 6 is going to be a zoom. So we're going to compare player 3, player 3. The trait is 5, which is smart. So Bennett and McDavid, they both have smart. And again, the tiebreaker is the home team. So first is momentum, and nobody has momentum, so the home team picks it up. Here comes Oilers. We have a 3, so we're looking for the most amount of triangles. We have nothing on Florida, nothing on Edmonton, so that will result in a lull. And so we'll check off 3 things. We're 4 minutes into the third period. We have a 5, so it is going to be a play for Florida. They're going to get a chance right off the bat. And it's a 7, so we're going to the secondary chart. And a 10 is going to be a 5-4-3. So Kulikov over to Ekman-Larsson. The shot is going to be by Lundell. So they don't have momentum, so nothing. No star shot, looking for a rebound, and they're going to get that rebound. Number 5 is going to go to 0-2. It's going to get the rebound, so I'm just going to move my markers around. I have secondary assist, primary assist, and the shooter is how I work it. So Rodriguez is a 1 on the rebound. It's a 6. Big save by Skinner. Skinner's been good today in this game. Rebound's going to come up to 0-1. So Luosterainen's going to get it. So again, we'll rotate our primary, secondary assist. Luosterainen now a 2 on the rebound shot. And we get an 8. So it's a big save by Skinner. Florida not getting the puck luck they had earlier. Here come the Oilers. We have an 8. So we're looking for an ice blast, looking for skill. So you count all the players on the line. We have 1. Oh, just 1. So the fourth line, you're not going to see a lot of skill. Oilers going no skill on their fourth line. And 1 each. So it's tied 1-1. So Edmonton will get the shot off. And it is going to be a 9. So 4-2 choice. So 4 is Bouchard, 2 is Janmark. Our choice will be Corey Perry. It's going to be 2 stars, and the scissors will change that down to a 1. So 1 star shot for Perry. It's a 12. Not going to be in range, but for a 12, you don't rotate the lines and you stay in the same time sequence. So what I do for a 12 is just put a slash and I keep putting it in the same spot. So Edmonton's got the puck. They bring it out. It's an 8. We're looking at an ice blast, and the quality 1 is speed. So we have 1, 2, 3 for Florida, and just 1 for the Oilers. So it's going to be an Edmonton turnover. Puck's going over. The top lines are coming out for each team. Florida has to get back in the game. They're down 3-1. We have a block. Yes, they do have a block. So Edmonton takes it away. And we have a 7, which is going to be a lull. The Oilers probably want that. We're now at the 10-minute mark of the third period. Still 3-1 Edmonton. From the face-off, it is going to be a shot for the Oilers. A 9 is a play for the home team. So they're going to get it. Who's going to be shooting? 6 is going to be a 3-2-1. So 3-2-1. Oh, Hyman. So we have 3, 4. This is a 6-star shot. Bobrovsky's got to be big on this. It is a 1. It's in range, but Bobrovsky's going to make the save. And do they have 3 squares to recover the rebound? They have 1. They have 2. So the rebound's going to go to 0-5. So rebound shot. We're just going to rotate the primary and secondary assists. Ekholm's going to get the rebound on a 1. Doesn't do it. Puck goes over to the other side. That black die had to be a 1 for a rebound shot. Here comes Florida. Another good scoring line. Again, it's an ice blast. This time we're looking for power. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Panthers. 1, 2, 3. So Florida's going to get a shot on net with their second line. This is a great line. They've already scored once. Oh, secondary chart. Not good for Florida. And we have a 6. So it's going to be a 5-3-4. So Kulikov over to Bennett. And the shot is by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So we have no star shot for that one. And it's a 10, so the rebound will go over to the Oilers. They pick it up. Florida just not getting any puck luck on their rolls today. And we have another lull. So we're down to 15 minutes in this hockey game. Still 3-1 Edmonton. Let's see if they can pick something up. Face off at center ice. And we have a 12, so it's going to high face off. It's going to go to Derek Ryan, and we got an unusual result coming. It's a 9, which is an equipment problem. Let's see what's going on there. Number 65, so you read it black and white. 65 equipment problem. Huge pile up in front of the home goal, dislodges the goal. Penalty on the visitor 0-2 for a crease violation. So, in front of the home goal. So penalties. So the play went back the other way. We're going to come back. 0-2 is Evan Rodriguez. He's going to get a penalty for interference. That is going to hurt the Florida Panthers, as we've only got 3 minutes to play in the hockey game. We're going to keep him there, keep him here. We're going to double shift Florida because we want those penalty killing dots. For Edmonton, we are going to do a double shift on the D, and we're going to do a line skip on the forward to get that top line out. So Edmonton is on the power play. Let's see what they can do here in the last few minutes. We got a 9. Man advantage team wins the face-off. 2 stars. We have 1, we have 2. So it is going to be a shot for the Oilers. Not good with their top line out. A 6 is a 3-2-1. Bobrovsky's got to come up big here to save the hockey game. We got a 4. It's going to be a 6-star shot. It is a 4. It's going to be a 5 on there. Bobrovsky's not going to be able to make the save. The Edmonton Oilers, a bad penalty by Evan Rodriguez, is going to be a power play marker for the Oilers. Their second power play of the hockey game. So Edmonton power play goal. It is going to be Zach Hyman, his second of the hockey game at What's the time of the goal? It's 17:45 from Henrique and Draisaitl, and that is probably going to be it for Florida, as we've only got a couple minutes to play. Florida is going to do a line skip to get their top line out. They've already used their double shift, and Edmonton's going to have to rotate their line. So the Oilers lead it 4-1 with 2 minutes to go in the hockey game. Probably too late to be pulling your goalie. 5 visitor. They're going to get an immediate play, though. So here comes Florida trying to come back. Scoring chance for a big top line. It's a 5, so it's going to be 3-1 choice. Barkov gives it over to Reinhart. Tarasenko's going to take the shot. We got a 1-2, 4-star shot. It is in range, but Skinner is going to make the stop with a 1-star. And rebound 4. Do they have a block? Yes, they do. Cece's going to get the rebound. We're going to rotate the lines. And we're coming up to the last play of the hockey game. It's a 9, which is momentum. Oilers have momentum. And a 6. So it's going to be player 3 against player 3. We're looking for the hit sign. Bennett has it. So you'll take the puck. They'll get momentum. But that is going to be the end of the hockey game, folks. A quick third period. The Edmonton Oilers have now tied the play series. It is all tied up at 2 apiece. Let's check out the shots in the third period. We have 3, 6, 9 lulls. So the shots would be 5-4 this time, because it was 4-5 in the previous period. Florida had 5 shots plus their 5 gives them 10 for the period. Edmonton 4-4 gives them 8 for the period. Scoring chances, Edmonton had 2. Florida just had 1. So 3 chances to 6 for the hockey game. 26 shots by Florida. 36 shots by the Oilers. On the power play, we have 9 and 9. You count the lulls, that's 18-30. You divide it by 5 and you get 6. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give 3 to each. Florida 0 for 3 on the power play. Edmonton 2 for 6. So the power play was huge for Edmonton. Bobrovsky had 6 goalie chances in range. They scored 4 times, so he was 2 for 6. Skinner had 3. He was 2 for 3, so Skinner was good. Zach Hyman's probably going to be your first star. If we do our stars for today, he had a couple of goals. Second star has got to be Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's got the Oilers going. And third star, probably Connor McDavid. He had a couple points. So that's it from Game 4, everyone. The series now, the play series is all tied up at 3-3. We're going, sorry, at 2-2. We're going to go back to Edmonton for game number 5, and we'll see how it plays out. I know tonight they're going to play in Edmonton. The Florida Panthers look so dominant in Game 3. They play such a suffocating defensive style, and they're rugged. And Edmonton just, I always think that Edmonton's big fault was they don't have a lot of really good D-men back there, like defensive D-men. I really like Ekholm. Bouchard's great offensively. I don't think he's that great in his own end. He makes a lot of bad plays. He's poor on coverage. Darnell Nurse is having a really bad playoff. And Cece, Descharnay, and Kulak are just average. And I think you need a little bit more depth on the blue line if you're going to win. But that's just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own opinions on it. But Edmonton seems to, when they have momentum and they get their game going with speed, they are hard to stop. But that's difficult to maintain in a 60-minute hockey game. So we'll see what happens tonight. I know I've been enjoying the games. I don't really care who wins. I just want to see a really good hockey game. That's all for tonight, folks. Talk to you later.